Hello guys, I'm LJ and this is LJ Goes Sweden. I'm done. Okay, well, actually this is really how I felt today. So this was, mentally speaking, the worst day I had in Sweden. So I don't really know. It well, I know what was the reason, but it all added up. And yeah, well, let's talk about the big thing, the title. Yes. Well, so I got a message at work from the person doing like the salary and the taxation and things. And she told me, yeah, okay, we cannot use your German bank account to make the transaction, which I just guessed that it's not possible. And she will send me then the money when I have my bank account with the next salary going out, so which would be in March. So based on that, of course, like I have to now, keep fighting with my German bank account with the money. It's not like that I'm, like really scared that I don't have enough money to survive one more month. That's not the problem. But it's still like, I've never been this close to zero, basically. So we will see how it goes. But the big thing that, came to mind is if the company makes the payment to my hopefully then Swedish bank account in March, in the middle of March, end of March, I get the payment for January, February, and March. And so I was wondering, what about the taxation? Is it still like I pay the taxes for each individual month and then it just works? That would be easy going. I would not mind. So I asked, but no, it is the taxation of the whole thing. And just by like getting the whole thing at once, I pay 30% more taxes than I would have paid if I just got the salary each month. So what that means now is basically that I will lose round about 1,000 euro that I have to pay more in tax because I get all those monthly payments at once instead of getting them to the month where they belong. And this, like knowing this, just stressed me out so much because it's not like, okay, you get like, you have to pay like 20 euros more. Of course, this would still be like not nice, but it's like 1,000 euros. And so I really panicked. First of all, I talked to my mentor about it and he was like, yeah, don't worry. Like after a year, you can get the tax thing back, like they even it out. And he told me that, but he still said like talk to the person that does the taxation and maybe you can like split the salary so that the taxation is lower. And well, then I went to the person and talked with her about it, and she said that it might be possible, but it is not a guarantee because it depends on certain contracts. I don't know. And so I talked about other options. For example, like just push all my payments 1 month back. That I basically just start getting paid at March and it continues if I lose the job, quit, whatever, that I just get like 1 month more payment after that. Yeah. So that does not work. And I also understand why it's a lot of like keeping track on those things. Who knows if I worked there like 15 years and maybe then somebody forgot what I actually earned in the beginning, like salary might increase. Things like that. So yeah, the splitting thing was like an option. Then, of course, I had this idea, what if I give a Swedish bank account from a different person I know? And when I said it, I of course did not really like, what do you say? I said it basically before I even thought about the idea myself. And I've realized like I can actually like this is a really weird situation because like I don't want to make illegal things, especially like in Sweden because the bank and everything is so good, well tracked. So I was like, no, if it's not working, then we don't do it. Then I have to suffer and pay 1,000 euros more in tax. Then it's the hard truth. But I was still asking, and she said like, I don't know, you can ask. So like I asked, but of course then like I talked to one from the people at the Airbnb, and she told me like, I think it would be not a problem, but still like the bank of course would be curious, why do you get this payment from a company that you don't even work, like because it's linked to her. And so yeah, we just said like, no, don't do it because we don't want to risk anything. And yeah, so I really did not see any chance. I saw already 1,000 euros flying away. And then, well, the person from the like doing the salary, she told me like, okay, you can still like just call the taxation office, like the Skatteverket, and ask them what to do. And so I did that. And basically I was like sitting at work. I called them and I was in a queue, of course, for like 40 minutes. And I had my phone next to me and I was doing some trainings. Like there was a video of a certain documentation and the person was talking to me. And like with half an ear, I was listening to like which position I am at during in the queue of the telephone to talk to somebody. And yeah, then when I got to talk to someone, I got relieved because first of all, the thing that my mentor told me, like in a year you can get the money back, like if you give on all your like what did you earn over the year, how much, and then you would receive it. But it's still a year, of course, like that I would lose like 1,000 euros. Lose, like I would not have it. And the other option that she told me is that I can actually hand in a document before I even get that high transaction for the first months of salaries. So basically, like I tell the Skatteverket, hey, I'm now expecting to receive like a lot of money, but this is not what I usually get. The next months I will get the following, so that you already know that based on my work contract, and so that they can even it out over the time. I don't know how this works. Like I really don't know if they just immediately like lower the tax or if they basically just give me more the next months until I am back to the original thing. But yeah, when she told me, I was like, okay, now I can hopefully sleep well tonight. I even told her that because I was so like, I was not even able to think about work because I was like, no, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And yeah, so I'm very happy that this worked, but still other things at work a bit annoyed me a bit. So first of all, the what is it called? Like the thing that I was building with all the wiring, I have basically finished it in a way that I have done all the things that I can do right now, and I still wait for the other things. And I wanted to test it with the method, with the machine that we have for that nobody knows basically how it works. So I was trying to plug it in with the cables, and then I have realized the cables are not fitting because the ones that are the right ones, so basically, how do you say it? Like I have 2 adapters that are male adapters and I need female adapters to plug it in. and the two ones that were laying around were broken, like something was stuck in those holes and I could not get it out. So this was really annoying me. And all the other cables that were there, like I would say like the two of them that were broken were female, and all the other ones, like 20, 30, 40 cables, were all male to male, and I could not use them. So I was like, no, what am I going to do now? Do I have to build my own cable, or do I have to, buy a cable? It's like, usually I would just be like, okay, it's work. But now, because of this whole taxation thing, I just had this already higher level of being annoyed. So it just, got me. But luckily, at the end, I was looking through the whole plant and I found two cables that I needed and they work. So at least I could plug it in and test the machine. The machine, however, gave me a lot of errors, but then I just said like, nope, not going to happen today. So I will definitely work on that tomorrow. Yeah, and besides that, the one thing that I can tell you that I was very proud of, I got a new high score when I made it to work, which was like 7:01, so 1 minute after 7 a.m. I checked in at work, and I always get up in the morning at 6. So in 61 minutes I made it from getting up out of the bed till basically starting work, which is pretty nice. Like 15 minutes of walking. Of course I eat. I also told my mentor, and he said like, maybe skip eating then you get even more time, and I was like, yeah, true, but I need some breakfast. So okay, so that is today, and I hope tomorrow is going to be better. All that chaos, like I will do those financial taxation things on the weekend. I don't have the nerve to do it today or tomorrow. But this was just so much stress that I just couldn't handle today. Well, that is it. I hope you had a wonderful day, and we will see each other tomorrow. Bye bye.